Hi guys, I'm Kay and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about how to start up a gas business in Nigeria, and this facility is owned by PepTop Global Resources. Let's get into our business and details of the You look on. Okay, now so this is the pumping machine, and come close. This is the pumping machine, and this is where it shows the price and the liters you are buying. And then these are the nozzles that shows where it goes into the pumping machine. I want to show you guys how to fill a gas, and so I'm just locking it up right now. So when done locking, which one am I supposed to pick? This, yeah. So I'm putting it here like this, and then once I'm done like this, I open, and then the gas is supposed to come out. No, it's fine. So this is the tanker where gas is being filled in. There's always a supplier that comes to fill gas, and when the suppliers fill this gas, it goes into this place. From this mouth, it goes into this place. So once it's done here, other retailers and people that want the end consumers can now use this gas. All I'm doing in this video is just showing you how to operate a gas station. I'll be going into the details of the business, how to start the business, what you need to know about gas business in Nigeria, and the precautions and the safety measures that will be involved. So for gas business in Nigeria, a lot of things need to be taken and put into place. If you want to start up a gas business in Nigeria, you need to know a lot of things. Where do you want to source your gas from? That's number one. Secondly, where do you want to source this gas materials from? The gas material consists of the cylinder, the burner, and every other thing that needed for gas. The hose. This is the hose. This is a hose. This is another material that's needed for gas business. So in Nigeria, there are a lot of people doing gas business, but how do you want to take your own gas business to the next level? You need to find a place that is suitable for you, a place that is free from environmental hazard. Do not open a gas business where there are a lot of fire burnings. You could cause hazard and it cause environmental hazard. Welcome back, guys. These are some of the materials used in a gas station. I'm just showing you the customer aspect. Customers might come to your station and say they want to buy switch or the head burner. This is the head burner, this is the switch. So after putting your gas cooker, this is what you use to stand your gas cooker for your this thing, your pots. You understand? And then this is also the controller for the gas controller as well, or the gas switch. So moving forward, if you want to start up a gas business in Nigeria, first thing you need to understand is you need to be registered under the Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria. They are the ones in agency involved in registering business. Ensure you are registered. Ensure you have done your feasibility study. Your feasibility study will help you understand the environment, help you understand if you are in a residential or industrial environment. A residential environment is the environment that consists of people who are dominantly living there, while industrial environment are the environments where people that stays there are just there for work purpose. They come there, they do their work, and they leave. So now on the business side, we have retail gas filling stations, we have mini skid gas plants, and we have the large gas plants. Here is more or less like a large gas plant. The retail gas filling stations are the ones that fills with the higher 50 kg cylinders, and once they fill with those 50 kg cylinders, what they do is they now resell to people that have smaller kgs, which is from 12.5 kg, this is 3 kg, and this is 6 kg. These are the 12.5s. These are the 12.5 kgs. So these are the types of kgs we have for those people that wants to come and buy. In case you have customers that would come to patronize you for matters, ensure you are buying quality cylinders so that your customer does not end up buying gas that will explode in their kitchen or in their house. And always tell them to keep their gas cylinders far away from the gas cooker itself to minimize the risk of house burning or fire burning. So guys, welcome back. Is still on how to start up a gas business in Nigeria in 2025. I've talked about location, I've talked about feasibility studies, I've talked about how to actually fill this gas and the materials involved. and how to, satisfy your customers with their variables and what they need. So now I want to talk about fire. Safety is very important, especially for a business like this. In case of a fire outbreak, first of all, you're supposed to have, if you're operating your business in Nigeria or in Lagos State, for this case studies for Lagos, you are supposed to have what we call Lagos State Fire Approval Notice. That approval notice is like a signboard for their toll-free lines, which is 112 or 767. Those lines are emergency numbers in case of fire outbreak. They're also supposed to have what we call a fire extinguisher. So this extinguisher is supposed to have a fire extinguisher, and this extinguisher is to help you in case of fire outbreak. There are different types of extinguisher. Any extinguisher that has A, B, C on it can quench liquid fire, water fire, and dry fire. You understand? So now let's move on to the financial aspect. One would ask, how much is required to start up a gas business in Nigeria? Well, if I may answer that question, it's relative. If you want to run a mini gas plant, a mini gas station, when I mean a mini gas station, a retail gas station, the one that you fill from cylinder to cylinder for 50 kg, depending on how many cylinders you are willing to buy, 1 million can start up that kind of business. With 1 million or 500,000, you can start up that business. You understand? But if you want to start up a gas plant like this, you should be having a minimum of, if you're not adding the land value, maybe you are buying the land or it's a land that you lease, depending on the area that you are, that will be determinant. But as exclusive of the land, you should be expected to have about 10 million naira to run something like this. So the supplies, how do you get the materials? How do you get the supplies? Are you sourcing them from local made manufacturers or foreign made manufacturers? And then these cylinders, are you also getting them from China or whatever country you are getting these cylinders from? Secondly, you need to get government approval for the land you want to use for your gas station. And then lastly, I'll talk about regular checkups. Having a gas business, you have to be proactive, especially pay attention to every details. Fire is very, 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 very important in gas, and they are both enemies. So ensure that wherever you are, there is no cooking restaurant around you, there are no smokers around you. If the environment is free of fire, even from miles away, this is to help you reduce hazard. So I'm going to run through all that I've said. Hi guys, welcome back, and this video I'm just going to be taking you through a summary of everything that is involved in starting up a gas business in Nigeria. First of all, location is very important. You need to have a very good location. Then do your visibility study, know the kind of location and where you want to run your gas business. Is it an industrial area or a residential area? Then secondly, we talk about fire management. Fire management is very, very important in managing or running a gas business. Then talk about the financial aspect, the amount you want to put into this gas business. Talk about government approvals, the supplies, and the regular checkup that is needed. All these informations are very key in running a gas business in Nigeria, and you need to understand that every gas plant, what works for you might not work for another person, especially on the location. So pick a very good location, a strategic location, and do your feasibility check. Have all the necessary documents and the necessary approvals. Ensure you're registered with CAC. Very, very important. Thanks for joining. See you in the next video.